Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of this friendly match between Borussia Dortmund and AZ Alkmaar of the Netherlands. So this friendly match taking place at the Banús Football Centre in Marbella in Spain as the boys get their first taste of action for the year at our Sunshine training camp. And this match will consist of 4 30-minute halves, so plenty of opportunity for everyone in the squad to get a run out today. It's a strong looking lineup to start this friendly match today under Edin Terzic, and plenty of players as well on the bench. It's a mix of experience from the first team and youngsters from the second team as well here at this Sunshine training camp. So as ever, Gregor Kobel starts in net. In front of him, Hummels and Sula at centre-back. Meunier is in at right-back. Bueno at left-back. A little bit of experimentation there with a couple of injuries in the squad in that position. Bino Gittins, Chan, Marlon, Reina and Brandt will make up the midfield. We'll have to see what the constellation exactly is in that area, with Niklas Füllkrug as the target man up front. So for our opponents today, AZ Alkmaar of the Netherlands, Pascal Jensen, their coach, who's been in charge since December 2020 and has done a very good job there. He's got problems in goal, with 3 keepers out at the moment in Ryan, Westerveld and Verhulst. It means that Owusu Adoru is in from the second team. So a big afternoon for him. And the team are currently 4th in the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. They were Conference League participants but got knocked out at the group stage before Christmas. However, they are through to the last 16 in the KNVB Cup. So for Dortmund, as I said, a couple of injuries at the back, with Rierson out, for example. Mecha, Doronville, Adeyemi and Allaire also not featuring today. But we have got players coming back in the coming weeks before the restart to the season. That's next Saturday away to Darmstadt. We're also away to Köln and at home to Bochum in a busy January fixture list. Well, it looks as though we're just about ready to get going here with this friendly encounter against AZ Alkmaar. The Schwarz-Gelben get the ball rolling. 4 times 30 minutes, remember. In beautiful conditions here at the training camp in Marbella. And AZ Alkmaar will provide a stiff test for us. They're currently 4th in the Eredivisie. And their main man for them, their main danger is Pavlidis, the Greek striker up front for them. 18 goals in 16 league matches so far this season. He's got 69 goals in 118 games for AZ. And interestingly, earlier in his career, he was on loan at BVB 2, the second team, between January 2018 and January 2019, scoring 6 goals in 32 matches. So there's a long ball sprayed out towards the left-hand side there by Sula. And it looks as though the referee looking to keep things flowing early in the game, as Meunier just unable to keep the ball in there. It's crashing into the advertising hoarding as well behind the goal. Well, preparations before the restart to the competitive season will continue on Tuesday against Standard Liège here in another friendly. As the ball is threaded through here for AZ Alkmaar. The offside flag being raised, though. Good line being played by the Schwarz-Gelben back line. Was Ødegaard who was offside, as we see Aiden Terzic for the first time. And in the background there, you can see that he's had a switch around in the backroom staff, with Nuri Şahin and Sven Bender returning to the club. They are in as assistant coaches to the main man, who's had time to reflect on the first half of the season and to put improvements into practice. And we'll be hoping to get the momentum as we did a year ago. A brilliant start to 2023, going on a long winning run to get us in contention for the Bundesliga. We need to do the same again. As we see Marlon here up against his countryman, finding Julian Brandt. Fulkrug just unable to hold the ball up there as Martins Indy just took it off his toes. This is Pavlidis out towards the left-hand side. Wolfer. And in field to Penetra, one of 3 Portuguese players in the AZ Alkmaar squad, including a new signing for them on loan from Sporting Lisbon, Gonçalo Esteves. That's Korbel just holding the ball there before passing to the captain, Emre Can. Hummels out towards Bueno. We'll be hoping to take the step up from the second team. Player with big potential, the Spanish player. Oh, controlling possession at the moment, BVB, coming up towards 5 minutes played. Here's Meunier, and a lovely little ball around the corner. Marlon using his pace there to get in down the right-hand side. The ball is cut back towards the edge of the box for Fulkrug, but Bino Gittens. And the block in the end comes in from Casius. And there we saw a lightning break with Gio Reyna starting off the move. And this is the first corner and perhaps the first action for Owusu Aduru. Only 19 years old. The man in net for AZ Alkmaar. As the ball is swung in and hacked away by AZ, headed away at the second opportunity as well by Martins Indy. Bueno will go all the way back here to Korbel. Sula looking up, not seeing any options, passes instead to Emre Can. Sula again. And a nice touch there by Julian Brandt before he's pulled back, but the referee keeping the play going, not calling a halt to it. As the ball comes to the left here for Van Brederode. Now Klasi. Martins Indy. Well, plenty of short passing here from AZ. Klasi again. Van Brederode looking to get down the left-hand side. Threading one through here, the ball across, and a chance here for Pavlidis, and it's a clinical finish from their top scorer. 7 minutes in, and it's AZ with first blood in this friendly. Well, 1-0 to AZ. And the Greek striker continuing his good form from the first half of the season. There were some glum faces amongst the BVB fans, as you would imagine. As the setup come in from Wolfer. Well, we've done a lot of good work so far with our passing, creating one chance before that goal was taken by AZ. Of course, in a friendly, the result doesn't matter. It's just getting rid of the rust from the winter break. Even Terzic, they will still be disappointed to have conceded the opening goal to Pavlidis. Now the ball claimed by Gregor Korbel with no problems on the edge of the box. Ball out to the left, but it's out of play. Bueno unable to keep it in there as it was fired towards him by Hummels. There's a poor pass in midfield by Alkmaar. Meunier pouncing on the ball and finding Bino Gittens, who was in fine form coming into the winter break, linking up very well with Niklas Füllkrug. Those two developing a real understanding. That time the flick towards Mahler not quite coming off. And De Witt can pick up the ball, but it's Brandt who gets it back again almost immediately. Now out to Donny Marlon. Reina. He's being chased back here. And Meunier in the end has to go back to the number one, Gregor Korbel, as we take over 10 minutes in this first period. 4 times 30 minutes in the friendly. Meunier. Reina. Marlon finding Meunier, just cutting inside. Now the first time ball in from him, a dangerous one, as it's nodded down by Füllkrug towards Brandt. Couldn't get the shot away. Perhaps Bueno can. Tried the pass instead towards Füllkrug. And AZ with the interception. That was Lado, the Swedish player, going away with the ball. And De Witt. Bulver, who got the assist for the goal for Pavlidis. Martins Indy. A long ball up the park, and I think again the offside flag raised there against De Witt this time. Here's Hummels across to Sula. Bueno just crossing over the halfway line for a short pass back to Mats Hummels, who I'm sure will be helping the Spanish youngster through this game. As the ball is picked up suddenly by Udgaard. And he weaves inside, he continues his run, it's just knocked away from him in the end by Sula. Good little touch as he was trying to line up a shot. Here come AZ again. Van Brederode. Wolfer to Van Brederode again. And the little ball across is knocked away by BVB. But in any case, the offside flag raised again against the attackers. I think that's something with Pavlidis by the looks of it, that he will stray offside. Likes to stay in the penalty area where he's at his most dangerous, the striker. Who opened the scoring here. He's not going to get too involved in the build-up. Meunier cross for Emre Can. Hummels with a little bit of space here to cruise into midfield. And continues his run as well. And he says he was tugged back there, but the referee again allowing play to go on. And it's a run forward by Lado towards the right-hand side. Here is Lado again, just touching the ball on for Ødegaard. Half cleared, bit of pressure here from AZ. And Brederode right in the corner. Just knocking it back for Wolfer. Penetra. Martins Indy. Keeping possession very well, AZ Alkmaar. Good work out for our boys. As the next shot comes in, and it's held here by Korbel. Shot from Ødegaard. Well, a foul is given this time. Emre Can going down under pressure from David. As we're midway through this opening 30-minute period of this friendly against AZ Alkmaar, as there is a chance there for Füllkrug when he's flagged offside. Managed to get his head on that cross from the right for Thomas Meunier. Well, so far no real tests for this young man, Owusu Oduro. And Brederode goes all the way back to Martins Indy, across to Penetra. And the captain can spray the ball forwards here. It's a long ball down the centre. And good defending by Mads Hummels just to nod it back to Gregor Korbel. Decent attempt at the ball over the top from Martins Indy. A flick around the corner towards Reina. Sees off one challenge. He will get the free kick as well. In the end, the referee just seeing if there was an advantage for us. It didn't prove to be one, so it's a free kick around the halfway line for us. Brandt. Sula trying to thump that one forward. Had some power on it. It was intercepted in the end, and he's got defending to do now up against Ødegaard. And he's done it well in the end. Getting possession back and finding Julian Brandt, who saw the run there forward from Donny Malen, couldn't pick him out. Now Klasi clipping it forward into the attacking half for AZ. Just a bit of hold-up play for Pavlidis for once. Dropping deep. Score of the goal just over 10 minutes ago. Penetra. And quick passing here from AZ. They're squeezing up the pitch here. They look very well organised indeed. AZ Alkmaar. Pascal Jensen obviously doing good work during the winter break. And as we see, it's a tug back from Emre Can on Ødegaard. And a free kick in a dangerous area for the Dutch side. Van Brederode and Ødegaard standing over it, hoping to test Gregor Kobel here. It's only a two-man wall. Looks as though it's going to be swung in over the top, which it is. And that will be a corner to AZ. Good defending from Meunier. Just over 10 minutes remaining of this first 30-minute period. As we see Ødegaard, it's the in-swinging corner towards the 6-yard area, but Bueno was there to knock it away. No danger for BVB. Martin Zindi. The ball for Wolfe. Pavlidis towards the left-hand side. Meunier doing well to close him down. Now Giorena. Back for Mads Hummels. Now perhaps it's our turn for a bit of possession after all that pressure from AZ Alkmaar. Julian Brandt, quick turn from him. And the ball towards Meunier, it's just a little too far ahead of him. That's why we're playing these friendly matches. Get rid of the rust that's built up over the Christmas break. Van Brederode. And wins the free kick. On the touchline. Just a quick break here. Well, I think it's Ødegaard deals with his boot issue there. And away we go again. one back by the Schwarzgelben. And a long ball this time by Meunier. Straight down the middle and towards Owusu Oduro. Play down the right-hand side for once from AZ. Casillas forward for the first time. Deflected ball across. Falls here for Van Brederode. And, well, they can't believe it. AZ, after that good play, they didn't get a shot away in the end. See their applause in the background from Nuri Sahin for the defending there as they tried to pull us one way then the other. As we see a slick turn there from Gregor Kobel under a bit of pressure from Pavlidis. As the ball will break for Udgard, but doing fantastic work there was Bueno. And he's even managed to win the free kick as well, the youngster. Well, loves to bomb up and down that left-hand side. Very attacking outlet from that position. As Meunier comes forward in a central area, out towards Bino Gittins. Now to the byline and a deflected ball in. Again, decent link-up play there. It was Giorena who forced the corner in the end. Well, can we get a breakthrough here? Can we get the equaliser in this friendly? With just over 5 minutes remaining of the first 30-minute period. Brandt with the corner. Higher one this time. Martins Indy away, only as far as Bino Gittins, and he smashes the volley just over the bar. First real shot in anger from BVB there. Oh, still no test for the young keeper in net for AZ. As the next one's knocked over towards the run of Pavlidis, but Kobel very coolly away and keeps the ball rolling as well. For Emre Can now. Marlin. That's a beautiful raking ball out towards the left for Bueno. Just seemed to lose track of it though. Trying to knock it down, only succeeded in knocking it out of play. As Klasi puts his foot through that one towards Pavlidis. In the aerial challenge, it comes for Van Brederode. Wolfer on the overlap. And, well, he's pacey, the left back, but not that pacey. As Van Brederode got the pass all wrong. Hummels. Sula finding Meunier. Deflected ball across and just took it away from Füllkrug there. was heading straight towards it before the interception. And Marlon trying to press. Clean ball out towards the left-hand side for Van Brederode again. This time he does find Wolfer. The ball to the back post. It's allowed to bounce. Casius is there. There's a lovely ball around the corner. Next attack building here from RZ. But no one really at that far post area to get on the end of that cross. As Malin was brought down off the ball, but here we go, continuing with the attack anyway. Brandt for Jamie Bino Gittins, cutting inside. Tried to get a shot away, in the end ran out of space as RZ could recover. As we see a sliding challenge coming in on Lado there. I think it's Emre Can. Yes, it is the captain. It's a little bit over-aggressive there from the referee's point of view. And might also have caught Bueno accidentally. Let's have a look here. And Bueno, he tried to come away with the ball. Lado landing right on his foot there. Unfortunate incident coming towards the end of this first 30-minute period. A little bit of treatment required. Well, we do trail here 1-0 to RZ. With half an hour gone, but not to worry about the results. This is just to give the boys a run out. Perhaps Standard Liège will be taken a little more seriously. Today is more good opportunity to get everyone on the pitch. As it looks as though Bueno is okay to continue, the 21-year-old. There will be surely minimal time added on at the end of this first period. Pavlidis with the only goal so far after 7 minutes, RZ's top scorer. Getting on the end of a cutback from Wolfer and rifling home past Gregor Kobel. As the referee calls a halt to that first period, so we think it's going to be a fairly quick turnaround. As soon as the action starts again, we will be straight back with you. Welcome back to the second 30-minute period of this friendly against AZ Alkmaar for Borussia Dortmund in Marbella. After the first period of 30 minutes, it's 1-0 to AZ. They scored an early goal after only 7 minutes through Pavlidis, their top scorer this season. A clinical finish past Gregor Kobel. The best that we've seen from Borussia Dortmund so far. Bino Gittens with a volley over the bar after a corner. But not too much goalmouth action for us. More of a fitness issue for us in this game so far today. It doesn't look as though Edin Terzic has made any changes during that short break. 4 times 30 minutes today, as we would expect that this team will see out this second period as well. Then perhaps a longer break before many changes will be made, as we see a big stop there from Gregor Kobel in the opening 30 seconds of the second period. Well, it looks as though it would have counted had Pavlidis beaten Gregor Kobel, but the Swiss keeper equal to the attempted slide finish. As I said, do look really sharp today. Here's Brandt dropping deep alongside Hummels for a while as he plays the long ball towards Gio Reyna. The American can't quite get there. Working hard against the Dutch team, hope to impress. As here come AZ again. Van Brederode, and a short ball for De Wit, and his cutback is cut out by Mats Hummels. I think that AZ were looking for the corner there, but it did come back off De Wit last. As there is the big stop in the opening minute of this second period. Sliding out and making himself big there, Gregor Kobel. Again down the centre towards Füllkrug, can't get there. Reyna does, and Reyna might get on the end of this ball as well. In the end, it falls for Marlon. Good interplay there involving Füllkrug. In the end, just pulling the effort, Marlon. Play straight down the other end for AZ. The cross in, and it's scrambled clear somehow by Gregor Kobel. Well, it's wonderful stuff from him again. As it would appear, it's a substitute for AZ who got on the end of that. It was Adai. Well, how did he manage to scramble that clear, Gregor Kobel? Here comes the resulting corner, comes to nothing. Kobel has looked incredibly sharp so far today. Let's see if we can test the man at the other end, Owusu Oduro. We've won the corner. I'm jogging across to take it 5 minutes into the second period. The outswing, it's a low one towards Fulkrug initially, and a couple of blocked efforts including from Meunier, and AZ somehow managed to get it clear. Here they come on the counter-attack as the ball is played out towards that substitute Adai, knocking it in, and that's 2-0. 36th minute of the game, and well, Adai, a real thorn in the side down the right-hand wing there, and the short pass for Ødegaard, and there's no stopping it from Gregor Kobel. Well, they double their lead here, AZ Alkmaar. As I said at the start, the result of very little consequence. It's just getting the running today in this first friendly. Adai there, a clever little ball. And Bueno stretching desperately to try and get it away from Ødegaard. It's a very direct run from the midfielder to get into the goal-scoring position. Now let's see if we can get ourselves on the score sheet. As Ødegaard might be away again. Meunier just getting it away from him. This is Brandt for Kobel. Bueno. Fulkrug looking for that run forward from Gio Reyna, but Penetra was there first. Bino Gittins and Bueno just swapping positions there on the left wing, with Bueno cutting inside. Now Hummels again going into midfield. And Kasius here across to deal with Bino Gittins. Doing well against the young Englishman.
Come Fuller, come Donny!
Long ball from Owusu Oduro. Reyna. Emre Can. More short passing from BVB. Reyna looking to get clear on the left. Finds Bino Gittins. He's pulled down there by David. And I'm sure that Julian Brandt will be looking at this one with interest from all of 25 yards out. Well, 9 minutes into the second 30 minutes here. Early goals in each period so far from AZ have put them 2-0 up. Let's See what Julian Brandt has got up his sleeve here, though, as he swings the ball over. And it's a corner. Well, Niklas Sula will be the obvious target here. As you see, he went up for that free kick. It just came off the RZ man last, though. It was Decker, another substitute, who got it out. This is a high one. And it's an immaculate touch from Bino Gittens at the edge of the box. Unable, though, to get a shot away. And he's just shoved over there by Casius. Mountainwall's here in plenty of space, but just checking over his shoulder anyway, to make sure no attackers were lurking. Outside of the right boot from Mads Hummels. The trademark pass. And the ball down the line towards Bino Gittens. And Casius doing well again there. But the ball is out of play for our throw. Coming up towards the final third. As it looks as though we are being forced into a change here, with Bueno going off and Blank coming on. So Hendry Blank, another youngster off the conveyor belt for us. And Bueno will be disappointed that he has to leave the action early here, but he did pick up a knock at the end of that first 30-minute period. And the goal so far from Pavlidis and Udgard.
Substitution of Borussia Dortmund goes out number 45, Kike Bueno, comes into the field, number 42, Henry Blank.
Well, shot not cleanly away this time from De Witt. As there might be another shooting opportunity. Korbel called into action again. And it's a double stop by the looks of it, as Van Brederode came in with a thumping effort at the second opportunity. Well, it came straight back out to him here. And he couldn't beat Korbel with either. Korbel continuing where he left off in the first half of the season and hoping to get even better in the second. As he faces this short corner from RZ. As the next shot comes in, it's blocked. It was Klasi who tried to take on the effort. As Adai there blocks Julian Brandt's attempted clearance as we come up towards the midway point in this second 30 minutes. And AZ are going to make a change here themselves. Looks as though De Witt is being withdrawn. And Dantas, one of the Portuguese players, coming on to replace him. A young Portuguese midfielder, you would expect him to be neat and tidy on the ball. On loan from Benfica for this season. Bino Gittins with the short throw to Mats Hummels. Need to create some chances here. Bino Gittins may be the man to do just that. Reina lines one up, it's a deflected shot. Ends up going well wide, but it is a corner. Again over there to take the corner. Another outswinger. The high one is cleared by Penetra. Bino Gittins again on the left. Low ball, half cleared. Hendry Blank just knocks it for Bino Gittins. Moment, AZ just quite happy to put their foot through the ball every time it comes towards the edge of the box. And Richan under a little bit of pressure there from Pavlidis, but manages to find Meunier. Adai pressing Mats Hummels. And Richan in the right back position manages to find Füllkrug in the end, but Martin Zindi just managing somehow to get a toe end on it. Reina working back well. And using the ball well to find Brandt as well. Trying to find Meunier on the run. The ball wouldn't quite break for him though. Here's Dantas. And he's been caught in possession, and then a foul there from Martin Zindi on Füllkrug, just clipping his heels as he tried to get free down the right-hand side. Chance for us to swing the ball over again. Almost twisting and turning there past Ødegaard. And Reina. Füllkrug managing to bring it on board and finding Brandt. It's blocked at the edge of the box once again by AZ. Brandt knocks it here for Marlon. On the overlap, Meunier. And the next chance for Marlon. Just trying to bend it into the top corner. Almost managing to do so. Just got under it a little bit there. We're starting to up the tempo here. with just over 10 minutes remaining of the second 30 minutes. You would expect these players to be all switched out for the third period. As the ball is flicked on by Füllkrug, and the keeper there really having to stretch Owusu Adora to get it away from Reina, but the whistle had gone anyway. I think for a little shove on the defender there from Füllkrug. Now Martin Zindi just delaying the restart here so that Owusu Adoro can take a longer clearance by looks of it. Gittens. Gets the ball back again from Brandt, and he sets off on a run here down the centre of the park. Marlon gets the ball in the end. He finds Reina. Hummels. Brandt on the left, just trying to bend one in with the outside of his right boot. Desperate defending from RZ at the moment. As Reina went down on the edge of the box, and it might come here for Emre Can. Just pulling it wide again. Let's have a look here. The link up again, involving Reina. Adai. So Kazius with the throw here, as we can see the Lado is off on the sidelines. Started the match. Here's Pavlidis, who got the opening goal on 7 minutes. 2 early goals in each period, separating the two teams. Odegaard with the second goal, 6 minutes in. Kazius just knocking it for Adai, and he's got into the box here. And takes it away from Hummels, but in the end, Bino Gittens getting back to defend, has done well. Clears as far as Penetra, though, on the halfway line. Martin Zindi for Odegaard. 7 minutes to go in this second 30 minutes of this friendly against RZ. Unfortunately trailing by 2-0. Pavlidis dropping very, very deep to get the ball there. And in the end, Nicolas Sula tugging back Odegaard. And RZ in a real hurry to get back underway. Van Brederode towards Pavlidis, and eventually it's away by Emre Can. On the transition now, Julian Brandt, and the sliding challenge sends it out there by Klasi. hold-up play there from Bino Gittins. Emre Can. Nice ball out to the right for Marlon to run onto. As Brandt plays the ball out towards Meunier, but he was in an offside position, the Belgian. Was looking all along the line, couldn't stay onside. Now Odegaard just trying to lift that one over the defence, but Sula equal to it, the Giants. At the back for us. As Odegaard has been caught there accidentally, the referee not giving a foul. Big screams from him, but seems okay to continue. Challenging for the ball, and it unfortunately didn't break for him. As there are 5 players charging forwards here for AZ. The shot comes in, and it's Korbel again. It's Pavlidis with the next chance. Well, and a much easier save than some that we've seen from Gregor Korbel so far in this friendly. Brandt with a little bit of space. And he picks out Marlon. He brought the ball down, but the defender against him just knocking it away in the end. As this is good pressure. However, Pavlidis just holding it up for Odegaard to run onto. Dantas. Adai. Lovely little ball over the top towards the run there of Casius, but in the end just bouncing up off the turf and out of play. He's been excellent since he came on. Just 18 years old, the attacker. Well, 2 minutes to go in this second period now of the 4 times 30. And now it's time to start wondering what Edin Terzic will do. Who's he going to bring on from the bench? You would imagine all of these players will be replaced for the second half, so to speak, of this friendly match. Perhaps he wants to see a little bit more of some of the players. Of course, you would think Henry Blanc will stay on, as he came on as sub for the injured Bueno in this second period. Here is Blanc. Finding Bino Gittins. Couple of step-overs from him. The 1-2 with Henry Blanc. As Bino Gittins gets the ball in towards Fulkrug. But the header in the end. An easy one for the keeper. Strange clearance there from RZ as Marlon gets on the end of it on the right hand side. Bino Gittins again. As we're about to tick over the 30 minutes in the first period, the referee played 30 seconds. And in this period he plays none as the second period comes to an end with AZ Alkmaar of the Netherlands leading by 2-0. Still 2 times 30 minutes to go. We'll see what Edin Terzic does here, as we'll join you back as soon as possible for the rest of the action.
Herzlich willkommen zum Zimmerduell.
Hast du mich auch gewählt?
Ja klar. Interpret war in dem Moment dann Uso Jürgens.
Bei dem richtigen Angebot würde der Füller auch reingehen.
Boah, safe.
Wäre ganz gut. So.
Geil, finde ich gut, Niki. Freut mich, ey. Die Leute denken, ich hab ein Rad ab. Herzlich willkommen zum Zimmerduell mit Niklas Süle. Hi.
Hi, grüß dich.
Und mit mir. Ja, wir spielen das Zimmerduell. Ich glaube, ihr kennt das ja schon aus den anderen Trainingslagern. Wenn wir gelb beide hoch zeigen, bin ich gemeint. Bei der schwarzen Seite ist der Niki gemeint, sieht man ja auch an den T-Shirts. Und ja, wir müssen möglichst viele gemeinsame Antworten treffen. Und damit fangen wir jetzt an.
Frage Nummer 1. Wer wäre der bessere Netradio-Kommentator?
Ist einfach, oder?
Fülle. Warum?
Hast du gerade gesehen, oder? In der Anmoderation, besser geht's nicht.
Ich kann viel reden, ja.
Wer von euch beiden würde denn eher in eine Reality-Show gehen?
Boah, Niki, warum fragen die uns beide das? Hä?
Absolute Reality-Show-Liebhaber, wir beide.
Boah, ist schwierig, aber wir hatten letztens drüber geredet. Erinnerst du dich an die Antwort?
Ich habe mich schon entschieden.
Ihr habt das
Richtig
entschieden.
Ey, wir haben letztens drüber geredet, dann hast du gesagt. Alter, jetzt flattert die Anfrage rein.
Aber welche würdest du machen?
Also ich würde am liebsten, wenn ich könnte, Sommerhaus mal machen. Aber nur wegen den Spielen, weil ich das ziemlich cool finde und mit meiner Freundin es immer schaue. Und ich weiß, der Fülle guckt es auch mit seiner Frau immer an. Deswegen tut man sich da ab und zu austauschen. Aber ich glaube, bei dem richtigen Angebot würde der Füller auch reingehen.
Ich glaube, es wäre halt einfach mal interessant zu wissen, wie man da abschneiden würde und so, weil das sieht schon teilweise interessant aus, aber auch natürlich manchmal nicht optimal gelöst aus.
Wobei ich sage, die sind schon schwer, die Spiele, ne?
Ja, kann schon sein. Ja, auch mit der Höhe und so. Ich weiß noch nicht, ob man das alles unterschätzt. Ja. Keine Ahnung. Aber ich glaube, dass es auf jeden Fall eine Erfahrung ist. Aber eine Erfahrung, die ich nicht machen möchte.
Weil es gerade auch wieder aktuell wird, Dschungel wäre nichts für euch.
Nee.
So für mich, so vorab, so vor einer Saison, da wäre eigentlich ganz gut. So ein bisschen paar Prüfungen, ne? Wenig essen.
Top.
Würde ich auch nicht ausschließen.
Wer regt sich schneller auf? Niklas Füllkrug. Tatsächlich.
Ich glaube, wir haben das jetzt nur gewählt, weil ich es mehr zeige. Niki regt sich, glaube ich, auch schnell auf, aber der kann das besser mit sich selbst ausmachen.
Ja, der Fülle, der braucht oft jemanden, mit dem er darüber sprechen kann. Ja. Was ja auch okay ist. Ich bin eher einer, der sich auch oft in sich selber so aufregt, in sich hinein. Das ist vielleicht sogar die Variante, wie es der Fülle macht, manchmal besser.
Ja, dafür handelst du dann selten aus Emotionen heraus, ist auch gut. Gibt für alles für und wieder.
Ja.
Wer wird nach der Karriere Fußballexperte? Okay, das war zu erwarten. Niklas Füllkrug.
Haben wir auch schon mal drüber geredet.
Ja, haben wir auch schon mal drüber geredet. Kann ich mir sehr gut vorstellen bei ihm.
Ist auch ein Job, den ich mir sehr gut vorstellen kann, weil der auch aktuell in Deutschland noch sehr schlecht besetzt ist.
Gibt es so wenige, findest du?
Nee, keine guten.
Keine guten.
Doch, ja, 1, 2 muss ich jetzt nicht namentlich herausheben, die ist
Ja,
ordentlich.
also wenn ihr ein TV-Format machen würdet mit Niklas Füllkrug und Thomas Müller, hättet
Boah.
ihr 4 Stunden am Stück ohne eine Pause eine Wahnsinnsshow.
Nächste Frage, da bin ich sehr gespannt. Wer würde eher auf eine Schlagerparty gehen? Ihr seid euch sehr schnell immer sehr einig.
Wir haben anscheinend doch schon sehr viel besprochen, Fülle. Ne? Ich kenne dich anscheinend doch sehr gut. Also
muss
wirklich
auch
sehr
sagen,
gut.
Das ist krass, ne?
Ich weiß, dass der Fülle ein absoluter, aber immer zu einer gewissen Zeit ein absoluter Schlagerstar-Fan ist.
Ja.
Und deswegen ist gar nicht meine Musik, geht mal so ab einem gewissen Promille-Einsatz, aber sonst eher gar nicht. Deswegen war es sehr schnell klar.
Lieblingslied?
Geil, finde ich gut, Niki. Freut mich, ey.
Hast du ein Lieblingslied? Wo du immer steil gehst?
Italienische Sehnsucht von Oliver Frank.
Und was hast du gesungen bei dem Einstand?
Griechischer Wein. Interpret war in dem Moment dann Uso Jürgens.
Das war gut.
Ja, stark. Geil. Wer würde länger bei Seven vs. Wild durchhalten?
Ja,
Fülle.
Weiß nicht. Ich glaube, wir würden es beide überragend machen.
ich glaube auch. Also du bist ja ein Mensch, du kannst auf sehr viel verzichten.
Ja,
Du kannst das schon, wenn du Bock hast, dann...
ich könnte das schon, also wenn ich gewisse Dinge bei mir dabei habe,
Ja.
die so lebensnotwendig sind.
Du sagst ja auch immer so, dich interessiert das Ganze drumherum eigentlich nicht
Na.
so und ich brauche das nicht und ich brauche das nicht und bist ja eigentlich ein Mensch, der relativ leicht und einfach klarkommt. Aber ich habe schon so ein bisschen Wissen auch darüber und deswegen glaube ich, dass ich schon gut klarkommen würde. Also gut, okay, ne? Also
Wer wäre denn der bessere Platzwart? Süle. Ja?
Gartenpflege, ne?
Hast du mich auch gewählt?
Ja klar, du liebst doch das.
Ja, ich habe mittlerweile auch einen Rasenmäher zu Hause,
Wollte ich gerade
wo
sagen.
mir wirklich Spaß macht, damit zu mähen. Mein Sohn hat den gleichen, nur in ganz klein. Dann haben wir schon ein paar Mal
Geil.
zusammen den Rasen gemäht. Könnte ich mir gut vorstellen, dass ich das gut hinkriege.
Sehr gut.
Also kein Roboter.
Ich würde
Alles mit der Hand, mit der Nagelschere.
Dann die vorletzte Frage ist, wer hat mehr Meme-Potenzial? Niklas Füllkrug.
Ich glaube schon, dass ich dann eher derjenige bin, der mal ein Fettnäpfchen reintritt.
Was anbietet.
Als der Niki. Ja, würde ich schon sagen. Aber gut. Aber ja, ist ja jetzt auch nichts Dramatisches, ne? Aber gut, das mit der Zahnlücke und so ist ja auch eigentlich schon, ja, schon mittlerweile so ein Meme, ne? Aber ist ja auch okay.
Du gehst damit super um, Junge.
Ja, danke.
So, die letzte Frage, da geht es um Lachen. Oder besser um Nicht-Lachen. Ihr kennt die Serie, LOL,
Ja.
Last One Laughing. Ja, wer würde denn zuerst rausfliegen von euch beiden?
Boah, safe.
Da seid ihr euch nicht einig.
Da sind wir uns nicht einig. Aber ich habe geguckt und ich habe mich wirklich wieder aus dem Herzen totgelacht.
Also ich habe das jetzt sogar selber gespielt im Winterurlaub. Mit meiner Familie gibt es nämlich so ein Brettspiel mittlerweile, ne? Da habe ich nicht mal gegen meine Familie das geschafft. Und wenn da jetzt so ein Teddy oder so sowas vor mir macht oder ein Kurt Krömer oder so,
Der Kurt, der ist
da wäre ich
Wahnsinn.
nach 10 Sekunden wäre ich raus.
Ich finde auch immer die Anke Engelke und
Ja, die sind Wahnsinn.
Die Caroline Kebekus und so. Ich habe wirklich lauthals gelacht,
Ja.
alleine im Flugzeug. Ich
alle
dachte, die
top.
Leute denken, ich habe ein Rad ab, aber es ist
Schon sehr
todeslustig.
lustig. Sehr
Ja.
lustig.
Und ich glaube, dass das auch unterschätzt wird, weil du kommst ja als Comedian, glaube ich, oder als jemand, der, ja, dessen Job es ist, lustig zu sein, kommst du dir, glaube ich, in dem Moment auch ein bisschen doof vor, da mit Gleichgesinnten zu sitzen und jetzt sei lustig.
Ja.
Aber die machen so gut, also Hut ab, voll, sehr tolle Serie und ja, hab das mit Genuss geguckt, auch das Christmas Special.
Also das war, was ihr geliefert habt, war auch super, muss ich sagen. Das hat Spaß gemacht, Männer. Hoffe,
Danke.
ihr auch ein bisschen.
Ja,
Super.
Mal durch. Und dann könnt ihr...
Danke euch.
adios.
Vielen Dank.
Sind das alles seine, oder was?
your? Yes, it's my collection.
I had the best day of my life.
Wow, hello. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Hola. ¿Sind das alles seine oder was? This is your? Yes, it's my collection. All different records. All my years go to Dortmund to see you. Wow, nice. It's possible to sign? Of course, of course. Wow, respect. 59 jerseys.
All of you.
Crazy.
Go here to possible see Marco because it's public training and it's possible go to see and say I go with all and maybe he sign or not. But for me, for example, the opportunity to show all my colleagues, for me this is my life. Borussia Dortmund is my life.
Where are you from?
From Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I have fan club in Barcelona and I have a family in Dortmund.
Ah, really?
And yes, I go to Dortmund every year.
Yeah.
Atemberaubend, würde ich sagen. Also vor allem jemand nicht aus Deutschland, sondern aus Spanien, Barcelona. Dass man da so große Fans hat, ist schon super und ein schönes Gefühl, das zu haben.
It's the first player I see in football professional in TV to connect with the team, and it's incredible because for me it's the player of my life.
Und Marco, danke für dieses Jahr Spielfußball in Dortmund. For me it's incredible. Every time we go to Dortmund, for example with my mama or with my girlfriend Nerea,
You come with your mama as well? That's your girlfriend?
Yeah, so we actually met in Barcelona because I went to the hotel to see you and the players, and he also went by his way, and then we met there.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. You're the connection, our connection.
And danke für this. It's incredible. I don't of course Marco.
I have to thank you for buying all these dresses.
Ich weiß nicht, wie viele Trikots ich in meiner Karriere von Dortmund getragen habe, aber wie man sieht, jede Menge. Jedes Trikot hat seine eigenen Erinnerungen, positiv als auch negativ, aber natürlich viel mehr positiv, weil der Club einfach so groß ist und ja, ist faszinierend sowas zu sehen und macht einen natürlich auch stolz.
I don't work for this. Today I had the best day of my life.
Welcome back to this friendly encounter between BVB and AZ Alkmaar of the Netherlands. We are midway through this friendly match. It's 4 times 30 minutes. We've played 2 of them already, and unfortunately the Schwarz-Gelben are 2-0 down to the Dutchmen. However, it will be all change now for this 3rd period. It looks as though most, if not all, of the players have been exchanged for the Schwarz-Gelben as well as for AZ Alkmaar. And let's see if this will make any difference at all. Of course, in a friendly match, it's the first of the new year. The result of not so much consequence. It's just to get those fitness levels back up in the match situation. So you can see the likes of Mukoku and Sabitzer on, as well as Alex Meyer in goal. Marco Reus making an appearance here. Özcan as well. And I think there will be chances for the youngsters, the likes of Bamba as well. We've already seen Henry Blank coming on for the injured Bueno in this game. Indeed, you can see Bamba at the bottom of your screen, attacking on the right-hand side as we see it. So as ever in these friendlies, it's going to be very difficult now to keep up with all the changes, especially for the opposition. As we see, Moret is on as well after his injury nightmares of the last couple of seasons. Good to have him back in the fold. Papadopoulos also at the back. A couple of the players coming up from the second team to get some experience with the first teamers. As there is Henry Blank, who came on in that second period. The goals so far coming early in each period. Pavlidis with the opener 7 minutes into the match. Ødegaard with the second 6 minutes into the second period. Alex Meyer will be hoping to not perhaps be as busy as Gregor Kobel was during his appearance. A number of fine stops from him. As we see Van Bommel, who is the son of the more famous Van Bommel, the ex-Bayern man Mark Van Bommel. Apparently a big talent as well. The younger of 2 sons for Mark Van Bommel. Well, that's a fine touch from Pohlmann, who cuts inside and gets the shot away, and it loops up off the defender there, and it's easy in the end for the keeper. Well, they've kept with the youngster Owusu Adoro. As the next chance comes in, and there is a goal finally for BVB. It's Marcel Sabitzer who gets it. Well, 2-1, and one of the first teamers on for this second half, so to speak, in this friendly, and has made a difference here, the Austrian scoring. AZ, of course, making plenty of changes themselves, so it's as we were really from the start. It's almost starting again. As we can see the foul coming in there on Henry Blank. from Sadiq Ibrahim. Papadopoulos. Schlotterbeck in at the back as well. So a good blend of youth and experience. They're on the pitch for BVB at the moment. Sabitzer, the goal scorer. Again, an early goal in the periods. Schlotterbeck. Papadopoulos looking up and finding Moret. Couldn't quite keep the ball in. It's Decker for RZ with the throw in. Coming up to 5 minutes into this third period. As Moukoko just pops it back there for Schlotterbeck. Sabitzer. Just keeping possession here, BVB at the moment. And the ball across from Papadopoulos. And Özcan. Short ball for Royce here. And turning it on for Sabitzer. This is a good pacey attack here down the left-hand side. And as the ball is lifted towards Moret. Lovely little touch from him. But it's good recovery from the defender. Doing very well there, Van Bommel, to track the run of Moret. And it will be Sabitzer to take the resulting corner. And as we see here, it was loose from RZ. Royce with the set-up play for Sabitzer. In comes the corner. And Schlotterbeck not really making much contact with it as it looped into the arms of Owusu Aduru. Down the line here towards Van Bommel. It's good defending from Papadopoulos. Just stepping in, getting his body in between the ball and man. Özcan looks up and tries to find Blank there on the run. Just too high. Well, 8 minutes in, and we have managed to get a goal back finally. Sabitzer punishing the RZ keeper for a mistake. Marco Royce with the assist, keeping his cool. As Pullman manages to get a touch on that for Royce. Moret has Bamba ahead of him. Looks for Marco Royce instead. Schlotterbeck coming forward, finds Paulman. He's trying to knock it there for Henry Blank. As Royce again with the interception. As well in by Moret. And the ball breaks for Özcan. Nice ball from Özcan towards Mukoku. Oh dear, and then we see Bamba there trying to play the crossfield ball. He was just caught as he did so. He's straight back up on his feet. It could have been a nasty one. Oh, coming up towards 10 minutes into this third period now. Scoreline 2-1 still to RZ. And at the moment the changes have worked more in our favour. As Papadopoulos goes back to Maya. And the ball up the field. As you can see, the conditions here in Marbella are still absolutely glorious. Far better than in Germany at the moment. Just a chance for the boys to blow the cobwebs away in the sun before it's back to business against Darmstadt next Saturday. Again, Maya. Papadopoulos just indicating he wanted Moret to push forward. He gets it around the corner towards Marco Reus, but it's decent defending again from RZ. But we win the ball back again immediately. Really pushing on here, the Schwarz-Gelben in this friendly. Free kick given the way of RZ. As we see another big challenge involving Bamba. There's a big one with Merdink. And this friendly being played out in a fine atmosphere. The officials allowing play to flow. Not too many stoppages at all. And that's a fine looking ball out towards Royce here. Spinning it down. It's got Moret outside of him. First time ball in from the Spaniard. And, well, Pullman was the closest to it, just couldn't quite make contact. Now a chance perhaps for Özcan. Moret again. Next low ball. And it's Bazur away. Well, really trying to squeeze RZ here at the moment. BVB. Everyone in the attacking half for us. As the ball is fed back to Maya. Moray again is released down the right-hand side. He's got away from the defender. He's at the byline. He rolls it back here. Quick feet from Mukoku. And in the end, off target. Lovely attempt, though. Let's have a look from this angle. How close it was. Not too far away in the end. Good competitive challenge again from Moray. Looks as though he's back to full fitness. Hope to see him feature in the second half of the season, after injuries have interrupted his development. Oh, halfway through the third 30-minute period here now. As RZ still winning by 2-1, but of course all change at the start of this third period for both teams. Borussia Dortmund certainly having the better of it with all those changes. Getting the goal back through Marcel Sabitzer. As Royce sets off on the run down the centre of the pitch. Picks out Sabitzer. Now the ball deflected on its way through. And Owusu Aduru doing well to pounce on the ball. It was blank with the eventual ball in from that left-hand side. This came off Quackman in the end. Alex Meyer just holding the ball here under absolutely no pressure. The RZ forward there. Meerdink finally deciding to try and press him. Throw into RZ. And we win it back again immediately though through Papadopoulos, but he just lost his footing there. There's another foul comes in from Moray. This time on Van Bommel. Ball out towards the right for RZ. And that's fine defending from Royce, dropping back. Exchanging passes as well with Sabitzer to come clear of the press. Papadopoulos again. Sees Moret on the run. He's done well to keep the ball in. Özcan holding the ball across for Schlotterbeck. Özcan this time going the other way towards Moret. Good outlet ball for us. Sabitzer. Quick feet from him, and then the ball towards Moukoko. And it was offside anyway, the young striker. Couldn't find the target with his head anyway. Just stepping up there, we saw Goes in the centre for RZ to catch Moukoko off. Royce, little nutmeg there. Lovely run forward. And he continues it and he finishes it off for 2-2. Well, it's just pure perseverance there from Marco Royce as he draws us level. 20 minutes into this third period. Well, Marco Royce using all of his experience there to continue the run down the centre of the park, hoping for something to happen. The ball did pop up for him and he could finish past the keeper with ease. You might say it's a bit of a scrappy goal in the end, but the pass there from Sabitzer, an absolute peach, just knocking it over the top after the mistake from the defence. And 10 minutes before the end of the third period, it's 2-2. We've come back from 2-0 down. And we'll be hoping to win this friendly. Of course, as I said, the result is not really of utmost importance here. But it's great to see that the second team, so to speak, that's been named by Edin Terzic today, has managed to get us back into the game at 2-2. Certainly Marco Royce having a big effect on this third period, having come on at the start. He got the assist for Sabitzer's goal back at the start of this third 30 minutes, and he's made it 2-2 with a finish of his own. 20 minutes in. Here being treated to 4 goals so far in this friendly between BVB and RZ. As Maya tries to play the ball out towards the left, it will be coming straight back to him. However, there was the offside flag raised there against Van Bommel. As we've got 7 minutes remaining of this third period. There will again be just a quick break, I would imagine, as it looks as though a couple of players may be coming on for that final 30 minutes. The likes of Brunner, who's breaking into the first team picture with all those goals at youth level, winning the Under-17 World Cup as top scorer. Oh, patient play on the back here from BVB. And just caught there. Some lovely touches being shown here as Özcan looks forward again. Royce on for Bamba to use his pace perhaps as he breaks into the box. Trying to find the return ball for Marco Royce, but RZ player making the interception. It was an important one as well, you fancy. There's another big challenge in the centre there. 5 minutes to go before the end of the third half, so to speak, of the 4 times 30 minutes. Involving Marcel Sabitzer. Now Bamba again. Gets his head up. And the cross in. And well, it just drifted over the bar in the end. Could have dropped in at that far stick. And he looks disappointed with himself that he couldn't find a black and yellow shirt in the middle. No danger in the end, either for the keeper, Owusu Oduru. That's Moray. That's good. More good defensive work. Sorry, from him. Royce just being chased down. And who got us back to 2-2. And the interception there from Moukoko, forcing the error. And tried to roll it across to Pullman. But the defender, Bazur, was there. Again, another mistake, though, from RZ. Royce towards Moukoko. A little layoff for Sabitzer. Back to Royce again, who is fouled. Just over 2 minutes to go. I expect the referee will blow up right on time again. No need in a friendly to play on excessively. There's Bamba trying to roll it there for Moray. He has won the corner at least. Just came off Goes last. Well, it's Marco Royce. He doesn't seem in too much of a hurry to take the resulting corner. And I think he's just having a look here. The conditions not great in that corner. Dear oh dear. The groundskeepers may well have a lot of work to do after this match. And the corner comes and it's drifted well across here for Pullman. Bamba just inside the attacking half. Back out for Marco Reus. We're into the final minute of the third 30 minutes of 4. He's just managing to get that ahead of the attacker that time. It was Van Bommel who was putting him under pressure. Özcan coming away with the ball and his heels are clipped. It's a free kick for us. Easy decision really for the referee. As Gudmine came in. Well, right on 30 minutes again. The referee blowing for the end of that third period as it's 2-2 at the moment. We've come back from 2-0 down in that third period with goals from Sabitzer and Reus doing the damage. I think we'll just have a quick little break and we'll be back for the fourth and final 30 minutes for you very soon indeed. Welcome back then to the fourth and final 30-minute period in this friendly match between Borussia Dortmund and RZ Alkmaar in Marbella in the sun. The current scoreline in this friendly is 2-2 as RZ Alkmaar in the first two half-hour periods scored early goals in each to race into a 2-0 lead. However, in that third period we were much more on top as both sides made wholesale changes. Marcel Sabitzer and Marco Reus both scoring for us in that third 30 minutes. Let's see if we can snatch a victory then in this final 30 minutes. The result not really of any importance, more for fitness purposes this friendly, but always good to get a result, whatever the competition or friendly. So it's been an entertaining 3 30-minute periods so far. Let's see what this fourth one will deliver for us. As despite it being a friendly, it has seen a lot of committed challenges. But in general, it's been played in an excellent atmosphere. And it's good to see a couple of the youngsters coming on, the likes of Bamba and Pullman. As well as Henry Blank, who came on due to the injury of Bueno. So Edin Terzic using the full squad here, having a look at everyone. The players coming up from the second team and the youth sides. Here is Henry Blank. And Schlotterbeck just got caught there making that clearance. Özcan continuing as he tries to play in Pullman. Schlotterbeck is now back on his feet, but he's limping heavily there. Might be brought off as a precaution in this friendly. No need to push it. Of course, the action in the Bundesliga for us starts again next week on Saturday at Darmstadt. And we want everyone to be fit and raring to go for that one. Delivery into the box from the Schwarzgelben is dealt with by RZ. The ball bouncing around here. Finally, Mokoko manages to get on it, and he has his shirt tugged. Their free kick for us. It's going to be Reus who stands over it. Sabitzer also. And you'd expect our former captain to take control of this situation. Although in fact it will be Sabitzer, having said that. He swings the ball in and it's well cleared by the RZ defence this time. It looks as though Nico Schlotterbeck is okay to continue. And he takes the throw in towards Blank. Meyer just trying to tempt in the AZ attackers. Morey doing very well there. And a nice simple pass to Meyer. As the high ball came in there from Meyer to Schlotterbeck, couldn't keep it in play. Sabitzer. Deflected ball for Royce, and that's a lovely one for Pohlmann. On the run here down the left-hand side. Can he pick out a black and yellow shirt? He picks out Royce, deflected, and somehow it ends up going wide. Second bite to the cherry. And this time on the stretch, it was Bamba who couldn't finish. Well, incredible. Lovely play from Royce and Pohlmann in the first instance. Oh, Schlotterbeck is now getting some treatment. It looks as though it could be a cut on his shin. Looks as though it's just a painful one rather than something that will keep him out for next week. That's how it happened. Well, that's the second injury for him. He's been in the wars. Looks as though Campbell is about to come on here. Not sure who he will be replacing. Schlotterbeck looks as though he wants to come back on. Cole Campbell, Icelander, making an appearance. Another one of our youth products. Attacker. Let's see if he can make an impact here. Oh, Schlotterbeck straight back into the action. He looks absolutely fine. Just drifting out towards the left back areas. Henry Blank has gone into the centre of defence now. Here's Blank again. And Schlotterbeck back to Meyer. Morey making a good run again down the right-hand side. A lovely little turn as well. And finds the pass for Sabitzer. Tries to release it for Schlotterbeck here on the break forward. And the cutback is in for Dantas. AZ trying to break as quickly as possible. Sabitzer was there to stop it. And then Schlotterbeck was brought down. Oh, quite a difference in size there between Dantas and Schlotterbeck. He didn't seem to really mean it, Dantas, but he did catch the big centre-back as we see that slick turn from Morey earlier in the move. As we're into the 9th minute of the final 30-minute period of this friendly. Free kick for Marco Reus. It will come straight back in here from Moret. Sabitzer. Bamba. Last man back there. Hendry Blank. Here's Royce, deep in his own half. He has a great overview, finding Sabitzer. Sabitzer trying to release Schlotterbeck, who's recovering here. Hendry Blank, perfect positioning there to make the interception as Sabitzer is pulled back by Dantas.
And then pause, yeah? Take 3 and then have a little pause.
A bit of pressure here for Meyer, but he manages to get the ball out towards Moret. And Bamba now to switch on the afterburner, perhaps. He gets into the box. And has he earned the corner? Did the keeper keep it in? Incidentally, they have made a change in net again with Koisten now. Back there, another youngster. As Bamba seems to have picked up a knock now. Just a little bit of treatment required. Was caught by the defender. Oh, finally Cole Campbell will be coming on alongside Vetien and Brunner for the final just under 20 minutes or so of this friendly. And it looks as though the thumbs up there from Sabitzer to carry on before the changes are made. And it's flicked on but well over the bar from Özcan. You can see there Bender, the new assistant coach, alongside Nuri Sahin, just having a couple of last pointers with the boys coming on.
Long. Eva.
Was it in a hurry to get that throw in? And it's very good defending from Papadopoulos. It's just to stop them in their tracks. Still tied at 2-2 in this friendly. Will we see a late winner, perhaps? Sabitzer and Marco Reus with our goals in that third period. So far, this is the only period without a goal. Now Sabitzer takes it off the toes of Moukoko and then can't find him with the return ball. Counter-attack possibility for AZ. As there's the drag back from Moret, and will be the first yellow card, I think, of the afternoon. As Van Bommel just uses pace to try and get past him. I don't think the Spanish player can really have any arguments about that one. AZ going to do here from the free kick? Just a bit of a delay. As finally it does come in. And it's looped up into the arms of Meyer. An easy take in the end. May have come off Hendry Blank last. Meyer lifting that one, and it's not gone out of play, it's been kept in as it was drifting out. As we see good pressure there from Bamba, a bit of a loose clearance from Koyston. It came off Bamba and out of play. As it looks as though we're going to see our final changes then of the afternoon. As Moret comes off, he's got minutes under his belt again after those injury problems. Just feeling his way back into the first team. Mukoko also coming off after a short run out. He was dealing with an injury as well towards the back end of the last calendar year, and Bamba also coming off with 15 minutes to go. Mukoko looks happy that he got a run out there just to increase his fitness. Fully motivated for the second half of the season. Of course, we're still in Bundesliga and Champions League contention. Well, can we add to those goals from Sabitzer and Royce? And snatch victory in this friendly. And this building up as well to the friendly against Standard Liège on Tuesday, as we see the offside flag is raised there against Brunner, his first bit of action in this game. And then next week, the restart in the Bundesliga against Darmstadt. A week later, it's Köln, and after that, Bochum. A busy January, all in all, after the winter break. And we see a barnstorming run here from Cole Campbell, and he got the shot in as well, but it just drilled wide. And they're just feeling something, trying to run it off. There's Royce, Sabitzer. Campbell looking very, very positive indeed upon his introduction. Well, Brunner still nursing that knock. It would be incredibly unlucky if he just comes on in this friendly and has to go off again only minutes later. Towards the left-hand side for AZ. can't find the ball into the box. And potential for the counter-attack here from BVB. It's been slowed down a bit though, just holding possession. And Campbell again. Gets onto the second ball. It looked as though there was a foul in there on Pohlmann. And finally the referee pointing our way for the free kick. It's a central area. A dangerous position here. Marco Reus might fancy it. There's a new man for AZ. Esteves signed on loan from Sporting Lisbon earlier this week. As we've got 10 minutes of the match remaining now. Roy's looking for his second of the game. Koisten. In goal, looking a little nervous, having to deal with this potential shots here from Marco Reus. We've seen him do it in the past. Can he do it again here? He bends it towards goal, and it's a full stretch stop there from Koisten. Well, unlucky Marco Reus not to make it 3-2. One for the cameras from Koisten. Comes the resulting corner, and it will be a second in quick succession for us. Really putting the pressure on at the end of this friendly. A lovely technique from Marco Reus to get it up and over the wall and keep it low. As it'll be another corner kick for Marcel Sabitzer. Next attempt from the Austrian. In higher this time. And the header comes in and cleared. Esteves should get this down the line, but he's given it away, at least initially. And the throw goes our way as well. Campbell. Very, very skillful player indeed. Trying to link up there with Brunner. Well, only 7.5 minutes to go now in this 4 times 30-minute friendly. As the ball is eased out towards the right-hand side, the shot comes in. Another save from Koisten. Now on the follow-up and blocked. Well, the chance is coming thick and fast here for BVB. As Brunner just is pushed to the ground, and eventually the referee blowing the whistle. Thought the Brunner could keep his feet in the end. Koistin is barking instructions to his defence. Made a great stop from Marco Reus's previous effort. So Sabitzer also there maybe for a variation on a theme. It will be Sabitzer's into the wall and ends up going over the bar. Campbell going across now for the corner. 5 minutes remaining. And he comes towards the far post. It's punched clear by the keeper. But the referee says that there was some pushing and shoving on him in the lead up to it. Doing well though, the 18-year-old. Just caught that. That's a fine challenge from Özcan. That's what he's all about, all the industry. Was on Goldmine. A clean tackle as well, no doubt about it. That's a lovely little flick there from Sabitzer to Schlotterbeck, but he was surrounded by 3 players in the end. Came away with it for RZ. Now Goes. Pullman here trying to close down. Good work rate being shown by the Schwarz-Gelben as Esteves tries to come away with it, but it's a good block by Hendry Blank. 3.5 minutes to go. Well, wonderful workout for both 11 players that were put out there by Edin Terzic, plus the rest, of course, with those extra changes coming in this 4th period. It's a further good look at some of the quality youngsters that are coming through at the club as well, the likes of Brunner. Cole Campbell also looks a real talent. Get a lot from the experience of being here on this training camp with the first teamers. Nice to get them involved. As there's a late opportunity, blocked at the near post, but the offside flag was up anyway. I think it was Pullman who finally pulled the trigger. And he skipped along the byline there. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, the offside flag, I think, being raised against Sabitzer. I'm not sure whether that's quite true, as he leapt over the ball. pretty much untested since he came on to replace Gregor Korbel, who really did keep the scoreline down with a couple of great stops in the opening hour of this friendly. As we're into the final minute now. Is there going to be a sting in the tail perhaps in this friendly, or is it going to end 2-2? As BVB battle their way back from 2-0 down. Sabitzer and Royce scoring in the third period of 30 minutes to level things up after Pavlidis, the top scorer for AZ, scored early doors. Ødegaard scoring in the second period for the Dutch team to put them 2-0 up. But a very good workout indeed for all the players involved here in black and yellow. And next up, the friendly on Tuesday against Standard Liège here in Marbella. And this time next week we will be hopefully celebrating a win on the restart in the Bundesliga against Darmstadt. As the referee blows the final whistle then on that friendly in Marbella. 2-2 in the end. The Schwarz-Gelben roaring back into it with Sabitzer and Royce on the score sheet. But I think Edin Terzic will be very happy with the fitness levels shown by all the players there. And we caught a glimpse of well as some future talents, the likes of Cole Campbell, impressing when they came on in the final quarter of the game. Well, from me, all I have to say is enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday for the friendly against Standard Liège. Take care and bye from me.